Hello. How are you all doing, folks? Are we good? Yes. No. Maybe. What?
I forgot about it again.
Oh. Right. How do I explain this? So we were gonna do this stream about a week ago, and then we just couldn't get the schedules to like align. But we were gonna do it when the Dutch DLC came out for Train Sim World.
Yeah.
Which came out last Tuesday, but we just haven't had the time to do it. So we're doing it today. So it is a little bit late and a little bit like almost lacking context. But it's the first Dutch train sim route that's come out, and I thought, what better way to stream it than to invite my good Dutch friend, my real life Dutch friend, Gekke Gundalf.
Yes, that's me.
That's you. I've just realised that YouTube can't see you, so you're gonna have to give me a fucking moment.
Get my hat.
That's fine. Gundy, while I do this, do you want to introduce yourself? Welcome in, folks. I hope we're doing good. Gundy, go for it, mate.
How do I tackle this? Hello. My name's Gundy, or Gekke Gandalf, or Gekke, or Gundy, or yes. And today, I'm here as a Dutch ambassador for... No, well, I'm not an ambassador for Train Sim World. For the BapyCal stream, playing Train Sim World.
There we go. That's better.
The Dutch lines.
Yeah. So, Gundy, you're Dutch, aren't you? Sorry, I'm still fixing this one. There we go.
Yes, I'm Dutch. Didn't you hear that?
Where do I put you? I might just have to put you there and YouTube can't see the chat, I guess. Well, it shouldn't be a problem, though, because... Yeah, that's fine.
Am I gone? Am I lost?
No, it's fine. You're there. You're just next to me on YouTube. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, folks. Welcome in. Marco, good to see that you got your Twitch account working. Leopard, Mouse, Gundy.
Hey, hello.
Hope we're all doing good. So, we might as well just jump into this. If Gundy sees even 1 degree incline, he's going to flip the table. Now, I have played this route before a couple of times, practicing it. I can confirm, I don't think there's a 1 degree incline. It's very, very flat, which we will talk about in a bit because it's a big stereotype, isn't it, Gundy? So let me.
It's a big stereotype, but it's true.
Yeah. Right, let's get started. Hopefully the levels are alright, folks. It should be fine. If Gundy's too loud or if I'm too loud, do let me know. I'll see if I can fix it. It's a little bit of a mess. I know my friend. This is so small, Lep. Gundy gave me this when we met in Liverpool. It's so unbelievably small.
Yes.
I don't think it's meant to like fully fit around your head, so this is all I could do with it. But it is what it is. Gundy, while I set up the train, why don't you tell us a little bit about, the Netherlands? I don't know. Have you got notes? Have you prepared anything for this? You don't have to.
I do have a couple of facts written down over here about the Dutch railways.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant actually. Yeah, go for that.
Yes. But first of all, let me do a general introduction about the Netherlands.
Yes, please.
Let's not go into politics, because that's something we don't condone here.
Please, folks.
Yes, no politics. That's X. No politics. Is that the correct side? Okay.
I think.
The Dutch has 12 provinces. That's correct English. If you don't believe me,
say 212.
That's weird. Yeah, we do have 12 provinces.
Oh, I thought you said 212.
No.
12 provinces. I'm like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
No. 12 provinces. And if I am not mistaken, we'll be passing through 3, maybe 4 on this train ride.
Okay.
So we're starting in Groningen, which is also the name of the capital city in the province of Groningen. We'll pass through Drenthe. I don't know if we're going through or past station Assen, but I think we are.
Yeah, we are.
Then there's also a big station called Hogeveen, which is also in Drenthe.
We're stopping there.
And then at some point we will end up in Zwolle, which is the 3rd province of Overijssel. Now that I think of it, I don't think we're going to pass through that 4th province.
Well, we'll see. We're stopping at all the stops. So if there's a stop that we're not going to miss a stop. So we'll be able to stop at all the stops. And the first one's literally just down the road from here.
Down the road?
Well, you know what I mean. Let me just see if I've got this working. So the first stop is Groningen Europa Park.
Europa Park. Yes.
Europa. Sorry, if you're familiar with that, Gundy, it's by the football stadium.
It's by the football stadium. I don't know which side it is, to be fair. Maybe Mr. Camera can look around. Maybe we see it, maybe we don't. Because I don't think we can see it.
Yeah, what I might be able to do is if I can get the Unreal Injector thing working, we can go into like total free cam.
Ah, nice.
And then we can get it work, and we can have a proper look at it. It's modelled pretty well, actually.
Nice.
It's pretty good. So while we're going, Gundy, this will take us a few minutes. It'll take us 2 minutes to get there. So, do you know anything about Groningen? Am I pronouncing that right?
People are saying it's the pearl or the gem of the north because the northern parts of the Netherlands aren't quite inhabited as like the Randstad is, the bigger cities like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Utrecht. And what's the fourth one? I don't even know because it's shit. You don't want to end up there. But sadly, you will end up there if you go flying by plane. Well, I don't know how else you're gonna fly by plane. Eindhoven, no, that's too far away, Mouse, to be in the Randstad. I don't even know what it is. Is it Delft? No. At least it's that general area, and I must keep my head like this because the other side has a no-no part.
Yeah, you can tell people what's on the other side of it if you want. I won't get done for that.
Let me say it, the medical terms. Penis.
Yeah,
there's a red one.
I just thought you were going to say that anyway, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I wasn't expecting you to say like cock or anything.
No,
you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that on my stream, mate. No. You're above that, aren't you?
I'm above that. I'm not your level. I'm worse, but also above, but worse. About Groningen, because it's the gem or the pearl of the north. It's also the biggest city of the north. I was just looking up about. I cannot even spell and type. How many inhabitants it has, but it definitely has more than Zwolle has, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Over 200,000 inhabitants. Sounds quite small if you compare it to like big capital cities or whatever.
Yeah, it's still it's a fairly large city though, in terms of like in the grand scheme of things, I would say.
Yes, but it does. Oh my hat! It does make you wonder how small are the other cities then, because it's just farmland and small hamlets. I'd even say it's just small, just small. But that about Groningen, it also has a big university. There's another university in Leeuwarden, which is in the province of Friesland, but we're not going to pass through that. Oh, uh-oh. Here's Michael highlights.
You can see the stadium there. What I can do, if you give me one moment,
nice.
I'm gonna. Is the game really quiet, by the way? I might turn the game up a little bit because I think we're inside the cab and it's like very well soundproofed.
Cabin boy.
I've downloaded something, folks, called the Unreal Engine 4 Unlocker, and it just means that I can
Unlocker. I hardly know
fuck about in the game a little bit more, which is nice. So that's working. So, oh, the game crashed.
Great start.
Okay, right. Never mind. We won't do that then.
Too bad.
Okay. We'll have to start that one again, folks. Sorry about that. That's my fault. To be fair, I've used that Unreal Engine Unlocker numerous times, and that's the first time it's crashed on me.
Too bad. Maybe it's too much with the OBS and stuff.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know why it would be though.
Maybe it's being used in Discord because you were sharing it to me, and in OBS. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm watching the stream nonetheless, so you don't have to stream it again.
Well, I can stream. That doesn't matter. I can stream. Well, when I use the Unreal Injector thing, well, I'll tell you what. Right at the end, what we'll do is we'll just go into free roam, and then I can just fast travel back here, and we'll use the thing.
Nice.
Sounds better. And I'll stop streaming it in Discord, and we'll see if it works. Then it should do. Leopard's orange now, he says. Did it this morning? Does it suit me, or are you scared of me? Both.
Both.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just generally scared of you as a person, to be honest with you. But
it does look a little bit like spiced rum and pineapple, so it suits you.
Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? Hi, Fruits. Welcome in.
Fruits.
The game crashed, folks. If you're just joining us, the game's crashed. So it's my fault, though. I don't think that's like an in-game problem. It's because I was using something that I shouldn't have been using.
Yeah. Silly. Very silly. Do we have to start over again?
No, we can talk about other stuff if you want, mate.
I'm Gundy, or Geki Gundal, or Geki, or Gundy, and today I'm the ambassador of, well, not the ambassador of Train Sim World, but I'm the Dutch ambassador of the BapyCal stream. So I'm going to talk you through the track and a little bit of facts, and very funny.
Yeah, this is Groningen Station. Have you ever been here, Gundy?
Not the station.
No,
Sadly.
you've been to the city though.
I've been to the city a couple of times, but I think I've been more often to Amsterdam than to Groningen, even though it's the same distance for me.
Yeah, lovely
Time-wise.
river there. Do you know what river that is, Gundy?
It's not the River of Babylon. That's all I can tell you about
I didn't say it was. I wasn't claiming that it was, Gundy. I wasn't waiting for you to say that. You don't have to be so defensive. Okay. Please.
And you don't.
Oh, God. Right, should we have a look at what stations we're going to stop at? Because that might actually help us a little bit. So, we're going to be stopping at Europa Park, which we just did, and then we crashed. Haren, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Haren, yes.
Haren? Assen?
Assen? That's the capital city of Drenthe.
Okay. Balen?
Balen, yes.
Balen? Hogeveen?
Hogeveen? Yeah, I have an amazing fact about Hogeveen once we're there.
Folks. Meppel?
Meppel, yes.
It's just down the road from you. And then finally, we're going to be stopping at Zwolle in about an hour and 10 minutes.
Nice.
Which is a long time, but we will make it fly by, alright? Well, I'll try not to fucking make the game crash again. Right, off we go, folks. Come on, straight up.
Huh.
So there's a couple of things I've noticed on this route, Gundy, in terms of like the geography of the Netherlands. I have been to the Netherlands before, but I've only been passing through. I've never stayed there.
I can't believe you've been to the Netherlands.
Yeah, so I've been on the ferry to go to Rotterdam, but we've just driven through the Netherlands to go to a different country. So we never actually stayed there, if that makes sense. We've just sort of passed through. First of all, it's very flat, obviously.
Well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very flat.
It is, yeah.
I can't say more than that.
There's not so in terms of like the gradients on the track, I think the largest might be like 0.8%, which is really not steep in the slightest.
Less than one mouse. I'm not going to flip the table.
So. I've not been paying like full attention 100% of the time, but I can't remember seeing anything that was larger than 0.8. You might be hearing some dings and dongs and stuff. That's just the safety system, which I've spent quite a lot of time trying to figure out, and I've actually figured it out, which I'm very happy about.
Because of the ding, I do have a fact for you.
Oh, yeah?
You were asking about, what's that water called? And I was like, it's not called the River of Babylon. It's called the Oude Winschoterdiep.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. I hope that answers a lot for you.
Yeah.
Am I glad?
What's it called again?
Oude Winschoterdiep.
There you have it, folks. Straight from the horse's mouth.
So, oude means old. Winschoten is a town or a city in Groningen. And diep is sometimes a body of water.
Okay.
Just like a river or a moat. It's just a word for water for us.
Yeah. That makes sense.
There you go.
It's like how in the UK we have a river. We have a river called the River Avon. I think there's several rivers called the River Avon actually, but Avon is just means river. So it's just called River.
River. Rebel.
Okay, Gundy. So for the first time in this stream, we are stopping at Europa Park.
Ooh, okay. Welcome to... Oh, wait! We were starting in station... Oh! Rectification. I have done a boo-boo.
Oh, yeah?
The river you just saw was Zuiderhaven.
Okay.
My bad. The river you see on the left side right now is the Oude Winschoterdiep. My bad.
Okay. I can't really see a river here, but... You can see some buses and some cars.
Are we really at Europa Park then?
Europa Park, yeah. We're heading south.
Yeah.
So,
I
is it
don't
on
know
the
what
left?
you want to do
I
if you go
can't. I
north.
can't move the camera that far away. It must be like. I mean, we might go past it. There's like a canal, like on a lot of this that we go past, but it's not. I don't think it's a river. It depends what you call it. You might call it a river, but I think we probably call it a canal.
Oh, yeah, it's probably a canal. My bad.
Okay,
It's just
we'll go past that. It follows the track for a lot of it.
Okay.
So next stop is in 4 kilometers. It's Haren.
Haren. Yes. Lovely.
You ever been there?
No.
No.
But funny, very funny. The Dutch translation for Haren means hair.
Oh. That's pretty good. It's just called
Yes,
hair.
I live in hair. Cool.
In hair. Yeah. What if you had capsulon in hair?
Oof, kapsalon. I cannot wait to have some kapsalon again. Amazing dish. Originates from Rotterdam.
Oh, does it actually?
Yes.
I've been there.
The Dutch invented kapsalon.
Yeah. And what is capsulon?
Leopard
good?
bald. Kapsalon. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Have I said it to Birmingham? Sorry, what, Mouse?
Birmingham?
I don't know. I can't remember what the context of that was because I was.
I'm calking you
I'm just
bald.
fucking
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling.
Cockamillish.
So what is? Sorry, Gundy. What is capsulon? Because this is something you've talked to me about quite a bit.
Yes. So kapsalon is a Dutch delicacy. It's cultural heritage, if you ask me.
Heritage. Yeah, not to correct you on your English, Gundy, but.
No. Sure. No. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not crying. You're crying. Kapsalon is basically doner kebab, which has been invented in Germany. But we don't talk about Germany. We are in the Netherlands right now.
Was that invented in Germany? I didn't know that.
Yes, the Turks brought it over to Germany.
I thought it was Turkish. Yeah.
Well, it originates from like Berlin, and then it came back to Turkey, which is quite weird. But it's actually, well, invented. It's been cooked in Germany, but Germany, no, Netherlands. That's what we're here for. A kapsalon is basically just doner kebab in a little aluminium tray with a bit of chips, cheese, which is a bit molten, quite good, and then some vegetables on it. Pretty nice. Vegetables. Vegetables.
It's like a takeaway thing. It's like a takeaway sort of staple.
Yes.
You wouldn't necessarily get a homemade capsulon. I mean, you could do, obviously, but
You could do. It's quite hard to do, especially because doner price is not that cheap.
yeah.
But if you buy it in bulk, for example, like a store like that.
That's fair.
Sorry, I keep laughing or cackling. Calculating, yes, my
Let's call
leopard.
them vegetable. You know, do you ever have Harvest Festival, Leopard, at school? I don't know if this is a thing in the Netherlands, going to be. We had like a thing in it would be like October-ish called Harvest Festival. and
Thanksgiving.
No, it's like we used to bring in like tins of old food and then it'd get like donated to people who needed it and stuff. But I don't know why. Anyway, I used to think that was called Harvest Vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
For until I was like 10, and you only really do it in primary school, and I finished primary school at 11. So for the entire time at primary school, I was calling it Harvest Vegetable because it was to do with like I don't really know what I did it, to be honest with you. It just felt like it made sense.
Absolutely love that.
So we're in Haren at the moment. Just a little station.
Yes, we are currently in
Hares.
Hares.
Yeah, that's your mate, Gundy, isn't it? Your two mates there.
Yeah, that's
Bikes.
Bradley. Yeah, that's Francisca. Yeah,
It's a little stereotypical bike and some tulips there.
some tulips
A
actually.
little bit
Classic.
racist, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm fuming right now. Can you see the steam? Can you see the steam? No, you can't. Can't you don't?
Can't you don't? Yeah. Let's celebrate the bountiful harvest by bringing a tin of baked beans. Yeah, I never quite understood it. We should just bring in like old tins of soup and stuff, and it's like
That's so
I
weird.
don't know. Just one of those things, isn't
Let
it?
me tell you about a lovely fact.
Go on then.
And this is a fact about the Dutch railways in general.
Oh yeah.
But the Dutch have some of the best punctuality rates in the entirety of Europe.
Yeah. That's not saying much though.
That's not saying much because the experience is it's always full and it's always too late. It's literally always too late. And
Yeah.
you have very, very bad... Oh, my hand! You have very bad connection. It's absolute shit. So they say about 90% arrives within 5 minutes of schedule.
Yeah.
But in reality, I think it's way less.
Yeah. Well, I think the UK is actually kind of like that. Like, you think things are typically like a couple of minutes late, usually. But like,
Yeah.
I'm quite fortunate because the lines I tend to travel on tend to be all right. Very rarely are they actually late, but it's a very limited
love
part
that.
of the line. One thing I have noticed about this, Gundy, again, talking about the railways, and it's flat, obviously.
Yes.
On this line, it's something you get in the UK that you, well, you don't get as much in the UK necessarily, because we tend to build bridges or tunnels.
Oh, you're going to go towards railway crossings.
Yeah, this line is full of railway crossings. There are so many of them.
Yeah. Honestly, there are little bridges or tunnels. It's a lot of railway crossings.
Yeah.
The only time you don't see any crossings is on like motorways.
Yeah. Is there a reason for that? Is it just that they don't want to build bridges, or is it just that the level crossing system that they've got works properly? There's one here, look.
It just works, but building a bridge or a tunnel is freaking expensive if you just have flat land. So this is a cheap solution.
Yeah, that is fair. That is cheap and cheerful. You know. What does that say, Gundy?
What? Wait until the red light is gone, because there cannot come another train. There can come another train could cross.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
That's what it
Help me
says.
out with a little bit.
Just have to wait until the
red.
red light's gone.
Wait until the red light's fair enough. So I think the max speed on this line is 140 kilometers an hour. We're doing kilometers an hour because we're in Europe, and they're
Exactly.
very sensible like that.
It has been recently upped to 140 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, Cube the Cuber, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. And one thing I've also noticed on this, Gundy, despite the fact it's 140 kilometers an hour, and I've run this line a couple of times to get a bit of practice in. The line is so straight.
It's very
Like,
straight.
It
Yes.
it's just like perfectly straight for kilometers and kilometers.
So right now we left from Haren and we're going to Assen.
Yep.
And there are a couple of bends along the line. Oh, my hat.
Well, I'm on now.
Yes, but from Assen to Hogeveen, which is
Yeah.
the next piece of track,
I think
that
it's
is
straight.
completely straight.
Yeah, it's completely straight. In fact, I can probably show you on... I'm going to wait until I get a vigilance thing, actually, because what I don't want to do is to get one while I'm in the middle of showing you on the map. So you give it a minute, roughly. Why don't they do bullet trains out there? Well, this is what I was thinking, Goody. It's so straight. It's so straight.
It's very
Gundy,
straight, yes.
But they're only limited to 140 kilometers an hour, which is about 100 miles an hour, roughly, I believe.
Yes, and the
So-
reason because of that is
You see
because of
this?
safety reasons. Not because of the trains, because the trains are A-okay and it's just a flat piece. Oh, that's a weird bend. It's just a flat piece of track, straight piece of track. But because of those level crossings,
Yeah. You just
you
think
have
that
less
they'd
time
put
to
some-
anticipate.
You just
And
think
if
they'd
you're
put some
stuck
little
on the track.
bridges in or whatever. I don't know. I know it costs
But that
money.
costs a
and
lot
stuff
of money.
It does, yeah. But I think you probably make it back in terms of like having a high-speed rail system. You'd probably get
Yeah.
some economic benefits from that. I don't really know, but it just feels like that would make sense. But I guess we're at that point now where they probably would have mucked about with that stuff in the 60s and 70s, but now everyone's a bit tight-fisted.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, it's just sort of like it works, so let's not muck about with it. Let's not try and improve it or anything like that. You know. So there's
I
something
can
else.
also tell you a
Go
fact
on.
about why that piece of track is so straight,
All right, yeah, go on.
and the other is a little bit bendy. Because this track originates from 1866, from
Okay.
Zwolle to Groningen, which is quite old. It's over
that's-
150 years old.
Yeah.
But the reason the part from Groningen to Assen is a little bit bendy is because of industrialization. There were a lot of factories in between Groningen and Haren. That's why it's so inhabited over there, and to Assen as well, because those are like two capital cities. But between Assen and Zwolle, there aren't a lot of big cities. The only big cities are literally Hogeveen and Meppel, the place we're going to stop.
Yeah.
And because those are the only busy places, really, you just have straight piece of track, and little towns grew attached to the trains. So
Yeah.
we are in the intercity right now, and the intercity doesn't stop at all the train stations.
Yeah.
But we also have like slower trains, or like city trains,
Yeah.
that go to each station. And because those exist, those little towns grew towards the tracks and have their own little stations.
Yeah. So I think the train that we're on, obviously, this is the ICM M3, I believe it's called, which was the Koploper.
Koploper, yes. Koploper.
Which means head walker, I believe.
Yeah,
because-
that's literally translate. Yes.
Yeah, because the idea is that you can see that what you previously could do is walk through these, like you could walk through the front of the train using these doors here. So the driver is like very high up. It's actually above the walkway. But when they renovated the trains, when they refurbished them a while back, they got rid of the ability to walk through them because it was just a bit temperamental, and not many people used it. So they just got rid of that, but they're still called koploppers. But they don't have the walk through. So if you can get like two of these units stuck to each other, like coupled together, but they're not. You can't walk through them like you used to be able to. And they're quite old. These, I think they're stopping the ICM M3s at least. They're withdrawing them at some point soon. I think
I've heard something like that because they've announced a new train.
Yeah, this year or next year they're getting rid of them. But they've been around for a while. Is it the 70s or something they've been around since?
They've been around a fuck ton. I'm going to get rid of the hat because it's annoying.
That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm so sorry.
You were doing. Sorry, can you say why you were wearing the hat? Because some people might not have got it.
Because for some reason I thought, oh, I have a top hat. I can be Sir Topham Hatt of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
I'm not explaining Gotham now.
No, that's fine. Look, we'll get to that later. Gary. We'll get to,
Sir Gotham
we'll
Hatt.
get to that later. Don't worry about it. We'll get to all that nonsense later.
Nonsense. Yes.
Yeah, I mean it is nonsense. So yeah, you have these very interesting trains where.
If not at all, maybe we don't even bring the light to it.
No, we'll see. I mean, if some dead air would bring the light to it.
Yeah.
So these are the trains that went on the line, but you also get in this DLC. There's ones called SNG Sprinters, I believe. And
Yes.
they're like the smaller trains, and they're the ones that stop at every station. They have the same speed limit, but they're a little
Yes.
bit. They're not so big and bulky, you know.
They are
I,
different.
I think I've picked one of the only ICMM services in this that stops at every station because it's an early morning one, so it'll stop at every station. Whereas the ones if you do it in the middle of the day, I think they stop at Assen and that's it. So Groningen, Assen, Zwolle, and that's it, I believe.
Just
But
the three capital cities.
Yeah,
of the
I've picked
provinces.
one.
Yeah.
I've picked one that does an all, every stop one because it'd be nice to stop all the stops and have a look at them and stuff. But yeah. Fruits asks, am I going to have to go to the Netherlands to try the train before it goes out of service? You might have to. You might have to.
Yes.
Fruits. I would like to. I think there's like newer ICMs that I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I think there might be newer versions of this that might still be going. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you, Fruits. I'd imagine they'd be
Me neither.
preserving some of these. You'd be able to go on like a...
Oh, they are definitely going to preserve a couple of them.
Yeah.
We have the National Spoorwegmuseum, which is basically a railway museum in Utrecht, that has lots of old trains as well.
Yeah, I'd imagine...
So
they'll
if
be
you've
like...
ever missed one,
Sorry, go on.
so if you've ever missed one, Fruits, you can go there and just look at the trains. Some old trains you can actually go into as well, which is nice.
Yeah, they're like the Railway Museum in York. You can go into some of those, can't you? You go into the Shinkansen in the one in York. The bullet train, Japanese bullet train. It's really wide.
Shinkansen love that.
It's really wide. And it's very short as well. I kept banging my head on the door whenever I walked in and out of it.
Tall man. Tall man.
And Dutch people are tall, speaking of.
Yes, Dutch people are very tall and also very droll, Leopard. But mostly very tall.
So,
I don't even know why I said droll.
no, I don't know. In a moment, I'm going to get an alarm from the safety system. And you've got a safety system in the Netherlands called ATB, if you're familiar with that,
Yes.
Gundy. You're not a big train head, are you?
I'm not a big train head. I'm so sorry. I'm just here for the Dutch.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine because I can sort of talk about some of this stuff and you'll go through it. So you hear that ding there. So what I've got to do at that ding is I've got to put train brake 3 on, or 30% brake on, until I get to the point where I'm at the next speed limit, which is 80 kilometers an hour. And that is basically the safety system. If I have it on, if I put it back to 2, it'll shout at me again. And when it goes down to the right speed, it'll go like that. And then I know that it'll do like a little 3 bells thing. And then I know I'm good to go. It's actually an incredibly simple safety system.
It's amazing. So we have ATB for trains, but we also have ASB for cars.
Okay. All right. What's ASB?
If you turn your steering wheel too hard, it will lock. But on the other side, it's also if you don't have ASB, turning your steering wheel is quite hard and it takes a lot of effort and power to do. So ASB also helps with relieving that bit of stress or that power. So it makes it easier to do.
See,
I don't know if you have something like that in the UK.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. I'd imagine.
Nice.
I'd imagine it's at least an EU thing. So I'd imagine the UK would probably have it as like a legacy thing. In terms of like, it's just like a leftover thing from when we were in the EU.
Yeah. Well, you never got to drive on the right side, so maybe not.
No, that is true. Fruit going to the Danish Railway Museum in Odense next week.
That's quite cool.
That's great. I love that.
Make sure to get some photos, Fruits.
Yeah, please do, Fruits. I'd love that. I'd love that. So we're stopping at Assen, Gundy.
Assen.
Ever
Nice. I've been in Assen. There used to be a nice traffic park for kids in Assen.
Sorry, what's a traffic park?
A traffic park where you had like little cars that you had to drive yourself, and it was like a whole traffic park with
I'm not
a
familiar
lot of
with this
road
concept.
signs.
Is anyone else familiar with this concept? Because I'm not.
No, it's quite unique. There's like mini roads for kids to learn traffic rules. It was amazing.
I just love the way you said it like it was just like a thing that we'd all know.
No.
It's like, there's a traffic park there.
That's just a traffic park.
Yeah.
But sadly that has closed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my mate, Riley.
These
Just sitting in the train.
sitting in the train.
Oh, those two. Oh, David and Martijn. Oh, just arguing again.
I love the inside of the train, by the way.
Yeah, it looks
Like
really good,
the
especially
art.
those in between doors. Between
Yeah.
doors.
I know what you mean though. It's so nice. It's so nice to have like a public transport that's I can't fit the camera through there. That is not only functional but also aesthetically pleasing.
It's very
Like,
aesthetically pleasing,
The
but
UK
it's
just does not have that.
expensive.
It is, yeah. But it's worth it,
Really
though,
expensive.
I guess. So you see, we're going to be stopping at Balen, Hogeveen, Meppel, Zwolle. But then after this goes to Lelystad Centrum, Almere Centrum. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Schiphol,
Get your Dutch in. Oh.
Schiphol and Leiden Centraal. Volgentrein.
Awful.
Something. I don't know. So.
Volgende train. Yes. The next train that arrives there is the Sprinter.
Yeah, there's a Sprinter. Look, there's one.
Oh.
Which I believe is a CAF, like you said, Fruits, a CAF.
Mm-hmm.
A
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's going to pull into here. When
Crash.
We're not going yet. It's still we've got 30 seconds left. I didn't realise. I want to just talk about this speedometer for a second. In fact, you know what? I'll do it when we're driving because there's something really interesting about this that, in terms of the way it works, that I quite enjoy. It's very clever. Morning, Yogurt. How you doing? Welcome in.
Hello, Yogs.
Lovely to see you. Big stretch. So at some point, Gundy, I'm going to probably stop the train. Well, I won't stop the train, but I'm going to go into like photo mode.
Yeah.
Because I want to show off something that's in this route, and it might be something that you are familiar with. You might not be familiar with.
I reckon I know what you're going to show.
It's something on the overhead lines.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I was going to show?
The titty circuit.
Can I show that on stream?
Yes, it's TT circuit of Assen, which is basically a driveway, as in a driveway, motorsports driveway.
Oh, it might not be in this. Do you know where that is?
It's on the right side, but I think it's too far away. We're also passing a place called Yellow Pants.
Okay. What? Where's that?
Yellow Pants. It's on the left side, on the overhead side of TT Circuit Assen.
So it's on this side. Oh, there's just trees.
Yeah, but I don't think you can see it. Yeah, it's a lot of forest.
I'll see it at the end of it. If you remind me at the end of it, we'll see if we can go into like proper free cam and see if it doesn't crash.
That's nice.
Gundy's my train lackey. Yeah. Gundy's checking everyone's tickets and stuff like that. So, do you have guards or conductors or whatever you call them in the Netherlands, or is it all like automatic train like ticket machines and stuff?
Both.
Okay.
So
like
in
the
the Dutchlands, you have OV chipkaarts, which is basically OV stands for openbaar vervoer, so public transport.
And I
in
London. Someone else might understand that if you don't, Gundy, but.
I need to grab my card in a second because it's in my closet. I don't usually go by train. But you use those to check in at stations. At the big station, you have like actual gates that you have to go through before you can actually enter the trains. So you have to check in. And at smaller stations, they don't have those gates, but you do have to check in. Otherwise, it goes wrong when you have to check out at the bigger stations. And you also have conductors. But everything works with the same card, the OV chip card.
Yeah.
That you can use for trains, buses, metros, and trams. It's quite good.
I wish the whole UK would have that. We've got it. It's in London. There's the Oyster card in London, which I think is the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same concept. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not really anywhere else in the UK. I don't think there might be like some cities that have something like that, but nothing that I'm familiar with. Yeah, an integrated transport network. It's just crazy, isn't it? Can't possibly imagine it. A lot of farmland here, Gundy, like you were saying.
Exactly. So Drenthe, the province we're passing through right now, we only had a small bit of Groningen because the city of Groningen is actually on the border between
on the edge of it,
Groningen and Drenthe. But most of Drenthe is basically farmland.
Yeah.
A little bit of bog, and that's it. Yes, we have bog.
Canals down here.
Canals down there. Okay.
Two canals. I'm not saying what are they, I'm just pointing out that they're here.
Where are we?
So we're just south of Assen.
I'm checking Google Maps. We are about... Where is this?
International bog, yeah. Imagine there are places where they time the buses and trains so you can make connections when you arrive. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it, Fruits? That'd be so good. Instead of waiting 50 minutes for your connection.
Lots of connections are quite good, the busy connections, but if you come from a small town, the buses are not used to those connections, so you probably have to wait a long time. Yeah. Indeed.
Imagine living somewhere where a bus isn't a rare creature, I know. Be lovely, wouldn't it?
A rare creature, even.
I mean, because I'm not a big bus fan, to be honest with you.
Let me grab my card real quick. So you can all see.
Oh, yeah. Lovely. You want a Chindley lep? Get Chindley for you. Ready?
All right.
International Chindley. Oh, interesting about this, the horn is actually, you use your feet. You press it with your feet instead of it being a little thing that you use with your hand, like a joystick sort of thing.
All right, here we go. Got my card. You have two types of cards.
Okay.
The one I have and the one that's overdue
Might see if I can make it a little bit larger.
the yellow
Andy.
card.
Hang on.
Make me larger. Do it.
Yeah, I'll make you larger. Hang on.
Where's my blue one? I also had
Andy.
a blue one, right? Okay, I'm on it. This, oh, fuck's sake, I'm so big. This is the yellow one. This is the yellow OV chip card. This one's personalized, so on the back side you have my personal details. Enjoy. Doesn't have credit card details,
Can't really
so don't
see
worry.
it, to be fair.
No. It's personalized, so if the conductor comes across and scans your OV chip card, it can see if you actually are logged in or checked in.
Yeah.
And then if you have a yellow card, you actually have to do this. So the conductor can see if the card aligns with your face, if you're not like a sussy imposter among us.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's topical.
No. Topical, yeah. And you also have the blue ones. Blue ones are not personalized, and those are usually more susceptible to theft and whatever. So it's recommended to have a yellow one if you live in the Netherlands, and if you travel for a set amount of time, you just get a blue one. It's quite good, quite nifty in it.
Very good. Yeah.
Niche. Where's the blue card? No, that's the swimming card. Oh, I have a blue card somewhere as well. I'm not
These
sure
little
where it
Dutch
is.
houses.
Ooh, looks. That's not Dutch.
No.
That looks more like German houses.
It does look more German, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yuck. We have a lot of brick houses instead of what is
Yeah.
it, plastered white shit.
Yeah. And it is in the country, though, to be fair, so you might... I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Are
Which
we
is
just about to
weird.
pull
We
into...
also have a lot of thatch roofs.
Oh, yeah, thatch roofs in the Netherlands. Yeah, you've got more
But only
like,
if you're
sort of
very
these plaster
wealthy.
ones like that. Then you've got a sort of brick ones over there.
Weird plastered. Yeah, the
Um,
brick ones is where it's at.
Pulling into
Two-story houses.
pulling into Balen, Gundy.
Ooh, we are heading into Balen. Very nice. I have an amazing fact about Balen, and it suits your outfit.
Oh, perfect, because I was going to get to that. Cause
Oh, you were going to get to that?
Without context, I just look like a tit, don't I?
Amazing.
No,
So-
no offense, Gundy. I know you used to ride these clothes. But you
Oh,
had there
those
was
were the old clothes.
yeah, there was a reason that you wore these clothes.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to your little shit hat in a bit. But in Balen, there is one of the biggest distribution centers of Jumbo in the Netherlands, and this
that's pretty good.
distribution center handles distribution in like half of the Netherlands, which is weird because you don't have a lot of inhabitants in the northern regions, but it still does it. It's quite big distribution center Jumbo Balen.
Hmm.
Those
And-
are never on time.
What is Jumbo, Gundy? For the
Jumbo,
uninitiated.
for the uninitiated, welcome. This is where I've spent 7.5 years of my life. Jumbo is a
On
supermarket chain. On purpose, yes, on purpose. It's a supermarket chain, one of the biggest in the Netherlands, and it also has expanded to Belgium at some point, so they're about, I don't know how many, over 20 or so.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Damn, they've fucking modelled that well, haven't they? Jesus.
of course. And you don't give us brick housing? Fuckers.
Well, there might not actually be brick housing for those two specific houses. You never know.
Yuck.
But
What's that on the... I'm looking what that factory thingy is.
The Jumbo factory.
Jumbo
Lovely.
factory. Oh no, it is Friesland Campina. Amazing. So that's the biggest dairy product producer? Manufacturer in the Netherlands.
Oh, right.
And
good.
if
Fine
you were
radio
to
station.
Google Campina, Campina, he said P.
Campina.
It's the biggest manufacturer of dairy products in the Netherlands. Also, quite close to a lot of farmland, a lot of cows. So nice.
Right, yeah.
Dutch Arla.
Dutch
Yes.
Arla, yeah. I'm just looking at the logo. It's Dutch Arla. So
Or maybe Arla is
it's everywhere else is
everywhere.
Friesland.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Campina,
knows?
whatever it's called.
Campina.
So what are the other supermarkets, Gundy? What are the big supermarkets in the Netherlands?
You have Albert Heijn. That's a big one. The biggest competitor. But you also have a lot of Lidl and Aldi in the Netherlands. Those are like the budget stores here.
Yeah, same here.
Then you also have Spar, which is literally everywhere in Europe, I
We've
think.
got Spar, yeah. A petrol station.
We also
sort of thing.
What Packer stations? What?
No, petrol stations, Gundy.
Oh, petrol My bad. Petrol stations, yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, petrol station Spar. Sorry. I want to point. Yeah, Leopard. I didn't want to correct him. Well, I didn't want to correct him because I might be wrong, but we say Lidl here, Gundy. We don't say Lidl.
Yes, but it originates from Germany, and they say Lidl.
Oh, well, there you go, Leopard. We're wrong.
But there's also an internet crazy that says Lidl, and that's really
my
weird.
grand says Lidl.
Oh,
Lidl.
or
Yeah.
maybe he's the internet crazy. Yeah.
What, my gran? Okay, mate.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Jesus.
Other supermarkets in the northern parts of the Netherlands, you have like a local supermarket called the Poys.
Okay. How'd you spell that?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
I think it's that.
All right.
It's a supermarket for like
Poys.
Poys. Yes.
It's like the way Nightlights would like say goodbye to us in his silly little voice that he does.
Poys.
sometimes.
Poys.
Poys.
Nightlightian language right
Yeah.
there. It just sneaks in it again. Nightlightian. But the Poys is from Friesland. Frisia.
Friesland.
Friesland. The province of Friesland. So
Yeah.
it's in Frisian. That's why it's so weird.
Oh. That's fair enough. Is that all weird up there? Or down there?
Yeah, it's all
wherever
weird.
It is?
It-
Like
it-
bizarre
it's
world.
it's basically another world.
In a good way or in a sort of bigoted way?
For them, it's a good way, but for the rest of the Netherlands, it's ew. I don't want to be there. Like central London.
Oh, okay, fair. If it's like central London, then yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Just not that dense.
What are the stereotypes of the Netherlands, Gundy?
Oh, we're tall.
Yeah.
That's one.
We've done some of them tall, flat,
Flat.
tulips, bicycles.
Smoking weed.
Yeah, smoking weed.
Very direct.
Yeah.
Not
Which
quite
I don't
empathic.
necessarily get from you. I
No,
don't
because
necessarily get
I'm
that from you.
different. I
You're
just
built-
destroyed my pen.
You're built different.
I'm built.
You destroyed your pen.
Yes.
Your Jumbo pen. I still got my Jumbo pen up here.
No. It's a College of Windhelm pen.
Oh, okay.
But
See that,
luckily not a
folks?
Jumbo pen.
Gundy gave me that. My Jumbo pen.
Yes.
Save
I
it
stole a
for
lot of
save it
pens
for
for
special
everyone.
occasions. You did, yeah. It was worth it though.
Polka. No,
He also
no.
stole this uniform and get. Look, sorry if you haven't seen it. Actually, it is a proper Jumbo like shirt. It says Jumbo on the back as well. It's a proper
Yes.
uniform. It's good.
The proper one from what is it? I think about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, is it a nicer uniform now? Because this is a bit tatty.
Yes, it's a way nicer uniform.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous. You'll have to go and get me one of them. I have to even buy
I
one.
still have a lot of blouses here.
Blouses.
Shirts.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Before you say, "Oh,
button-up.
blouses, that's weird," that's how you pronounce it, you dipshit.
No, I wasn't gonna say it like that. It's typically in the UK, if you say a blouse, it means like a woman's shirt. If that makes sense. I don't know why we do that. Actually, I don't know if it's actually any different or not.
How single-sided is that?
Yeah.
Quite
Entirely
conservative
sure.
thoughts.
I'm entirely sure what you meant by
So weird.
single-sided.
Oh, no politics. My bad.
Yeah.
No politics.
I'm just saying that is like if someone says blouse, it's like you think of a woman's like shirt. It's not very woke, is it? No, it's not that. It's
No.
not on. It's not on.
Wake up.
Wake up. Yeah. I don't know. We have a lot of lovely little sort of misunderstandings and laughs about. Because obviously English isn't your first language, and I don't mean to like when you say stuff like that.
Yeah, slander me.
Yeah, I'm not doing it in sort of like a piss take. Oh, you can't speak English sort of way. It's just like one of those funny. It's like when you played Fallout London and you pronounced the
Greenwich.
Greenwich. You pronounced the name in London Greenwich. And then like we were talking about Hamish, and you called them Hamish.
Hamish.
Which is just a lot of little things like that. Gibberish, yeah, gibberish instead of gibberish.
Gibberish.
But with those, they actually make perfect sense. Like they make so much sense to actually call them that.
Yeah.
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 Yes. Been waiting for that.
But yeah, we have a laugh, don't we, Gundy? We have a little laugh.
Yeah.
At your expense.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly, unfortunately.
But I can slander all I want if you pronounce Hogeveen weird again.
Hogeveen. We're going to Hogeveen. Hogeveen. We're not British people. We aren't used to doing the sort of thing. Maybe unless you're like maybe Scouse, they sort of do it a little bit there. But typically we don't
I'm not
have
used
that.
to do the wish thing. Wish. Eh?
What?
Greenwich.
Oh, well, yeah, that's me. Yeah, but this is more of like a actually pronouncing anything kind of thing. Like it's actually very difficult for us to do the sort of sound because we just don't normally do it. It's just not part of our language, you know. So Hogeveen, Gundy.
Hogeveen.
Yeah.
Hogeveen is home to one of the weirdest things you've ever seen.
Okay.
The station has a drive-through supermarket.
Does it? Should we take a look, folks?
I don't think if it's actually on the station. Here, but it says on the Hogeveen website. Don't blame me, blame them. I'm just a messenger. That it has a drive-through supermarket.
I can't see it. Is it that there?
I'm not sure. The station looks kind of bland. Weirdos.
It does look a bit bland, doesn't it? A lot of bikes. Though.
Where is it? No, I think it's in the station itself, underneath that little weird cap thingy, the overhang.
In here?
Yeah, on the other side, you have like. Oh, this is weird. Oh, you can go in.
Oh, here.
That's cool. Oh, hiccup. I think it's some kind this or something.
All right. I have to look into that. That's quite interesting. Drive-through supermarket.
Drive-through supermarket.
Doesn't really make much sense. I don't understand how you do a drive-through supermarket, because if you've got a massive list of shopping that you want doing, you're not going to pull up to a thing and go and just rattle off everything on your list and then pull up to another station and then they give you all your stuff. I don't quite understand how it works.
It's really weird.
Do you order it online and then they like drop it in? You order it online, they get it ready for you, then you turn up and then they put it in your car for you.
Yes. What it says is Hogeveen's unique station has a rare drive-through supermarket where people can pick up groceries right next to the platform.
All right. Interesting.
Which is weird, but interesting indeed.
I don't know where that is then, but I mean we have that. I mean, we just sort of have that in supermarkets here. If it is just like what you've sort of said, Like you
Yeah.
can just order your stuff online, go to the car park but in the supermarket, and then it's like click and collect, yeah, and then they just
Yeah.
give you your stuff without you having to go around.
But this is next to a station, so probably that's why it's so
Yeah, I
interesting.
suppose so. It's like built into the station almost. We've got 19 kilometers to Meppel, so
Meppel.
it's a lot of content that we need to fill there. See, it does seem an odd place for that fruit too, right?
If you look on the right side, I don't know if you can go into like free cam-ish mode,
Yeah.
so you can look on the sides. There should be a weird nature reserve with a lot of weird rivers.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, this looks crap. Holy shit,
Oh.
looks way better than Google.
Oh,
Fucking
right.
hell.
What?
This looks sad. It's like a whirly kind of nature reserve. I'll put a screenshot into...
The game looks
chat.
crap, or the picture that you're looking at looks crap.
No, the game looks crap.
Oh, okay.
The game looks crap,
Noted.
definitely.
Well, I'll pass on your feedback before you can. I'll pass on your feedback.
I just put a photo in general for those that are able
Let's
to
have a look.
access Discord. That's how it's supposed to look like.
Oh, right. We tell you what, we might go back there in free cam and see if they've like modelled any of that in.
Yeah.
Because they might have done. We'll have to
I mean,
see.
the first part looks okay and representable. But
Yeah.
the part that's behind that, that's complete shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. little bit of constructive criticism. That
A bit
looks
of
shit.
Faffin.
So I'll be sure to quote that verbatim to the team.
Oh, definitely.
That looks shit.
Throw me under the bus, please.
I will do, yeah. Here's his address. You can send him some mail.
Blackmail
You
me.
would know though,
Do it.
you're Dutch, so you are an authority on this. You know?
Mhm. They should have asked for my opinion before they released it, to be fair. But they didn't.
Keep hearing Discord notice, but I can't see any messages.
Boop, boop.
You should be able to hear Discord on my end. It's not coming from my stream nights. Because I've got streamer mode on, so you shouldn't be able to hear it. If you can, I've done something horribly wrong.
Do you want to know another funny?
Yeah, go for it. We'll get to
On your
funnies in a
right
minute
hand
as well.
side, kilometers to the right, there's a little town, or maybe a hamlet, that Mikey Nightlights loves a lot, called England. So you're quite close
Oh,
to
yeah.
England.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And America's close by as well.
Oh, right. Are they just named after different countries or whatever?
It's really weird.
That's very strange.
Weirdos. That's why you don't want to go to... That's why you don't want to go to Drenthe.
Is it small?
Is it small and shit?
Probably.
It's small and shit, yes.
I was going to ask you, Gundy, because again, people might not be familiar with this, but when you came over here and you gifted
Yes.
me this wonderful get-up, you also gave me a box of something.
Funnies.
Yeah. So do you want to explain what these are? Because I think it's about time we got onto food chat.
Oh, it's food chat. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So basically, I have been I'd rather say fanatic, but some people would rather say lunatic for chocolate sprinkles. And there's a certain brand called Fens, and those had like colored sprinkles, but they also had funnies inside that are like little sugar-coated treats or whatever that were
Yeah, it's
in
just
the
little
box
bits
as well.
of like almost like just like sugar sort of, aren't they?
Yeah. And it is amazing.
What do you do
it's
with them,
something
really?
I always looked for as a kid. When I had a sandwich with sprinkle toast. Sprinkle toast? Chocolate sprinkles. Sprinkle toast.
So what is that? What is that a meal? Is that a
Breakfast, baby. It's breakfast. You put it on your sandwich for breakfast or lunch, or if you're British, dinner, but that's quite early for that. And you basically get those little funnies out, put them on the side of your plate, and then once you finish your sandwich, you put all the funnies you collected in your mouth with that sound.
There you go.
It's a sugar crash. Yes.
Yeah, I've tried it. I actually tried it on stream. We got some tiger bread, and I put a bit of butter and put these sprinkles on it. What are they called? Hagelslag?
Hagelslag. Yes, hagelslag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
And seriously, it's really good. It's really good. It sounds like it doesn't sound like it'll be particularly enjoyable. Like it sounds odd. But it's really good. Apparently Australia do a similar thing, but with not chocolate sprinkles, but with like regular sprinkles, and they call it fairy
Vegemite.
bread. No, it's not Vegemite. It's called fairy bread. They have it like parties and stuff.
It's
Basically
amazing.
just bread, butter, and sprinkles.
We also have sweeter kind of sprinkles that are not made out of chocolate, but literally made out of sugar. That are like party colored. Little pastel yellow and orange and pink. And those are also very good. So the next time I'll bring those.
Oh, okay. That does sound good.
That's what I've decided on.
It's really surprisingly good. Just a bit of bread, bit of butter, bit of sprinkles.
Bit of everything, and it's
Hundreds and thousands.
A-okay.
Yeah, yogurt. Yeah. It's so much. I call them sprinkles just because it's so much easier to call them that. I think it's one of those things that British people have got wrong. They're just calling them hundreds and thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
Let's just call them
What?
sprinkles. That's what we call them in the UK, sprinkles. Hundreds and thousands. They tend to be like the multicoloured ones.
A bunch of weirdos.
They tend to be like the multicoloured ones. But yeah. So what other Dutch foods do you have? You have a lot of sausage, don't you?
A lot of sausage, yes. A lot of weird sausage, but also sausage you put in your sandwich. We've stamppot, different kind of stamppot. We have, which is basically mashed potatoes with some kind of vegetable and a sausage. But a lot of different things can be in your stamppot. For example, kale or sauerkraut or cabbage, yes. But cabbage is kind of weird. I don't recommend doing that.
Whereas the rest of the stuff you
But
just mentioned was perfectly fine.
Who? Who?
No, it doesn't matter. Forget it.
Okay. Fine. It's okay. I'll
Could be
forget.
just briefly possessed by an owl. Oh god. What are those things that you got me that I had one of that you kept calling sultanas despite the fact they're not sultanas?
Oh yes, sultanas, exactly. Exactly. I can look downstairs real quick if I have some of them, so I can show them.
Yeah, go for it. I'll entertain the crowd while you got if you want.
I'll be back in a sec.
Folks, it's so weird when you do a stream with someone else and they bring a lot of energy and stuff, and that's wonderful. It's so odd though when they leave and you've got to sort of fill the void. Even though I normally stream by myself, it's so strange to sort of go back into that mode. I don't know if anyone else has ever felt this before. Basically what I'm trying to say at the moment, so I need to go into break 3 now. What I'm trying to say, I'll tell you what, I'll explain the speedometer thing while I'm here, because I was going to do that. So, you can see the speedometer here, it's like angled, it's like diagonal, and the bottom line, the black bit at the bottom line, it matches up with your current speed, and the bit at the top line matches up. It'll probably make more sense when we get to like a speed that is, when we've stopped. Basically, it tells you at what speed the ATB is going to kick in for that particular speed limit. So you know when it's going to kick in, so you know to stay under that. It's very clever, because I think the ATB doesn't kick in at directly like 40 kilometers or 80 kilometers an hour. It's more like, I think it's like plus 10% possibly, so it'd be like 44. So you can see that if I go 40 kilometers an hour, I can actually go a little bit over that, but once this top bit reaches this 40 here, if we do that, the ATB will kick in. And you can hear it there, and then we've got a break.
Sultanas.
It's pretty smart. Sultanas, right, Gundy, sorry, yes.
We don't have the ones with the raisins in it,
So,
but
right,
we have some savory ones.
before you show what they are, can you explain what you mean by sultanas? Because this isn't going to make sense to anyone.
Basically, it's what you Brits call a biscuit with raisins in it. And that's what we call sultanas.
Okay, it's just so weird for you to say, I've got some sultanas here, but they've not got raisins in.
No, these are savory ones.
Okay.
It's even branded sultana.
No, they're called sultana crunches. It's because they've got sultanas in.
No, these don't have sultanas in it. These don't have raisins in it. The reason why it's crunches is because it's savory. That's the extra branding. It's just sultanas. Let me open it for you to understand.
It's so odd, isn't it, Lep? They're really nice. The one that Gundy gave me was absolutely lovely. I think I had it for breakfast when I was in Brighton one morning. Before I went
sultanas.
To Spoons. But yeah, but it's so weird that Gundy went, I've got some sultanas for you. And I was like, I think we were on the train from London to Brighton, weren't we? And he just went, I've got some sultanas for you. And I went, thank you. We have got sultanas here. And he showed me it and I was like, that's not sultanas. It's like a sort of, it's like a cake bar, wasn't it? All right.
Well, for you it was a cake bar. For me it was sultanas.
Yeah.
This little biscuit is sultanas.
That's not savoury. So what makes that savoury, Gundy? Has it not got any sugar in it or anything like that?
No sugar, but it tastes like ham and cheese. What is it?
That sounds
and tomato.
vile. Sounds really
Vile?
bad.
What do you mean?
What does it
Savoury
say,
biscuit?
Gundy? You go to bron voor ongezond voedsel.
Jouw go-to bron voor ongezond voedsel.
That's what I said.
No.
No.
But I do have these. These are like store brand.
Yeah.
These are called yogurt biscuits. It's basically a sultanas with yogurt on top
I'll
of
never
it.
get over that. It's one of the strange Dutch things
I
just
think-
can't get my head around. I can get my head around like hagelslag and
Oh, these are
Capsalon,
overdue,
all that
so I'm
sort
not
of
going to
thing.
eat them.
a sultanas. It just sounds. It's like a Garibaldi, yeah, fruits.
You can see there's sultanas in it.
Yeah.
Sultanas in the sultana. Sultanaception. It's not
Yeah.
shit. I promise you.
No, they are quite good. The ham and cheese one's probably awful though. Gundy, we were at Meppel.
Oh, Meppel, yes.
Any news about Meppel?
Well, I don't have any news about Meppel other than that it has quite a big hospital.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Well, thanks for the info.
You're welcome. But I can talk about another fact.
I was going to say, just before you go, have you ever been there, Meppel?
I've been to Meppel, what is it, last year as well.
Yeah, it's not far from you, is it? It's 20 kilometers.
No.
So,
Only
yeah.
20 kilometers. It's like half an hour car ride,
yeah.
max.
So,
Not
what were
a
you going
lot.
to say, Gundy? What fact have you got?
1, 2, or 3.
Or just do all of them.
3, okay. Since 2017, all trains in the Netherlands run on wind power.
Oh, really?
Yes, so it's quite sustainable.
That's very interesting. You got a lot of windmills there, haven't you? Windmills, they're all powered off windmills.
The power of windmills, once again.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting.
Me neither. I found out this morning.
That's fantastic. Have you got another fact?
Another fact, yes. The NS, or Nederlandse Spoorwegen, Dutch train network, were the first one to announce a double-decker train.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
That's quite
yeah?
good, isn't it? The first in the world.
In the world, yes.
Oh, that's pretty good. I think the things that are replacing these koploppers are double-decker trains, I believe.
Bookbuckers.
Koploppers. What have you got there to drink, mate?
Oh, I got some lemonade, not Paradise Punch lemonade.
It looks like Paradise Punch lemonade.
It looks like it, yes. It is a strawberry and banana lemonade.
So it's no lemon in it then?
Well, what else do you call it then? Juice?
Well,
it's not
just like-
juice.
Is it sparkling?
No.
So it's just strawberry and banana juice?
No, it's not juice. It's not made out of juice at all.
So what is it then? Is there any lemon in it?
It's called limonade, which is translated to lemonade.
Yeah, okay.
It's lemonade. Another food thing that you cannot get the
Yeah, but
grip
there's no
on.
lemons in it.
No, that's true.
What?
There's no lemons in
Sorry,
lemonade.
So am I going mad here?
Paradise Punch lemonade also doesn't have a lemon in it, does it?
Probably did have lemon in it, actually.
It probably did have lemon in
Probably
it.
did have
No.
lemon, and there must be lemons in it. Says yeah, there must be.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, well, there you go then. So,
Calypso Paradise Punch. No, I don't want to see minging.
Is that the first thing that comes up?
Ingredients. I need to look this up now. Lemon juice concentrate. Okay, you got me there, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But it is lemonade. This is what we call lemonade.
Okay.
We have like an entire shelf full of different kinds of lemonade, different flavored lemonade.
Right.
Yes, I do.
It is basically fruits, yeah. But it's got lemon in it. You can't quite because Gundy, if we've got like something that's lemonade, but instead of lemon, it's got cherry in, for example.
Cherryade.
Cherryade. It's called cherryade, yeah. Or if it's got lime, it's called limeade. Or orange, it's called orangeade.
What about Lucozade or whatever that is?
Well, that's using the Luca fruit, which is a lot rarer.
Oh, interesting.
That's a brand name.
Oh, that's a brand name. Just like Sultanas, eh? Just like
But that's
Sultanas.
such a weird thing. It's like I don't know how to explain it, Gundy. It's like calling a brand name pasta, but they just sell biscuits. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, let me rephrase this so maybe your tiny little brain can understand. This is lemonade syrup. Maybe that helps. Lemonade syrup with some water.
Oh, that's do you have syrup there? Like it's like cordial, but like it's just syrup, isn't it?
We have a
Like,
lot of lemonade syrups.
Yeah, I went to Switzerland, and I think this is more of a European folks, maybe people in the UK. You know, we've got like dilute juice or cordial or whatever you want to call it, like dilute squash or whatever. In Europe, they do it as like a syrup, and you only use like a tiny bit, and then you just add water to it. It's absolute. Sometimes I just used to drink the syrup. It's really good. It's really good. One of the many things that Europe has actually done really well. I think they should bring that over here. I don't know why it's not a thing here. It really should be. It's so good. But yeah.
Let me literally translate. Google Translate what's on Wikipedia. Lemonade syrup, or ranja, is a sweet drink made by diluting a concentrate lemonade syrup with water. In Belgium and the south of Netherlands, the term lemonade refers to all carbonated fruit drinks.
Oh, there you go.
This is why in the Netherlands people often speak of lemonade syrup or simply lemonade.
Okay.
Limonade.
Fair enough. My counterpoint would be that's stupid.
Yeah, but you're stupid. Weird Brits.
Fair enough then. We'll leave it at that.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh god.
Done.
Yeah, done. That's really odd.
I can't believe we were talking about lemonade way longer than I've been talking about facts in total.
I know. I just think it's really strange that I've known you. How long have I known you for now? Like maybe 4 odd years, something like that.
Or maybe
Probably about 4
5.
years.
Start of COVID.
Maybe 4.5. I probably knew you for the
Yeah.
first time because I remember when you first followed me. I was really worried that I pronounced your name wrong because I called
Yeah.
you Gecky Gundalf,
Everyone calls me Gek.
and then everyone told you Getter, so I didn't feel bad about it anymore. But yeah, I remember that. So probably about it's probably about 4.5 years. But we still, even today, like I found something out about the Netherlands that it just freaks me out.
That freaks you out.
It just really freaks me out.
Well, all right.
What, have you got any other facts, Gundy? Sorry.
I do have a fact. Once we're in Zwolle,
Okay.
maybe that's a
We'll have
funny
a walk
one.
around Zwolle. We'll have a walk around the station and stuff.
Okay.
And you can tell me sort of what you think about it and all that sort of thing. Because Gundy is a Zwolle. What do you call people from Zwolle?
Blue fingers.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that answer. I would have guessed 100,000 other things before I would have guessed bluefin. I was expecting like I don't know, like Zwollites or something like that.
Zwollites. No, the more common used term is Zwollenaar.
Okay.
But the term blue fingers come from medieval times, where on the river IJssel, which is running underneath Zwolle, we had like some kind of rivalry with the city of Kampen, which is also in Overijssel.
Okay.
Because it's above the IJssel. Funny name. And a lot of merchants were going there, and because the people in Zwolle, the Zwollenaar or the blue fingers, had to count a lot of copper coins, their fingers literally became bluish, oxidized blue,
Right.
because of all the counting, the coin counting. So that's why we are called blue fingers.
So it's called Overijssel, is that right?
Yes.
How can it be over if the Netherlands is flat?
Very interesting, because
Thanks.
it literally means above. Over
Okay.
also means above.
Is it like
which-
in the UK when we've got like places that are called like Stratford upon Avon? It's not actually upon the Avon, it's just sort of with it. Like, we've got-
it's literally geographic north.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so it's,
The north of the
it's called above it because it's literally north of it as opposed to it being like
Yep.
elevated above it or something.
Yeah, it's located above, as in north of.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's the border of Overijssel and Gelderland, because of the Duchy of Gelre. But that's a whole different story.
It's a whole different kettle of fish.
A whole kettle of fish?
Yeah, you not heard that phrase before?
No.
It just means like a whole of the. It just means like a whole of the story. It's the whole of the kettle of fish. Can we talk about Dunglish?
Dunglish. Oh, we can do some Dunglish if you
Can
want
we
to.
do some Dunglish? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Bluefinger isn't an insult. Bloof.
Blue.
Bloof.
It's just, yeah,
Right,
please
lads.
don't be putting like weird Zwolle slurs in the chat, please.
Yeah.
It's not
Chat,
on.
I do not condone this. Stop it. If you've done a slur like that, type in exclamation mark nutcracker.
Having
Except leopard.
said all that, we are going to now take the piss out of Dutch people talking funny by talking about Dunglish.
Exactly.
So what is Dunglish, Gundy?
Dunglish is basically a heavy Dutch accented English speaker.
So if you thought Gundy was doing like a heavy Dutch accent, you have heard nothing yet.
You have heard nothing.
You've heard nothing. Do you want to speak in some Dunglish for us for a little bit, Gundy?
Yes.
For a minute or two?
I think I'll just speak Dunglish until we're in Zwolle.
Okay, so we've got.
So you talk
Dunglish.
Dunglish by talking a lot like this, and it sounds pretty weird to you, but that's how a lot of Dutch people talk English, because
Yeah.
they haven't had proper education, but they do know the words and grammar and stuff. Ricky Ticky Ball Ticky, exactly Michael Nightlights.
So sorry, I should say I'm not laughing at Gundy doing like a. Well, I am laughing at Gundy doing the voice, but I'm not laughing at it because
Yes, he
it's,
is.
I'm not like taking the piss out of people or anything like that. It's just because it's Gundy doing the voice and it's funny. That's it. Sorry.
Because
I'll put that
I'm
out
doing
there.
the voice, it is funny, eh?
Yeah,
But when other people do it, it's sad or something.
yeah. I couldn't do it.
No. Me neither, but I'm also talking like it right now, so who cares? Eh? Who knows? Who
Welcome,
knows?
Adam. Yombo.
Hello,
yeah.
Adam. How are you doing?
Up in the Yombo.
Jumbo outfit.
Gundy
It looks
speaking.
amazing on you.
Thank you. Gundy speaking Dunglish for those who've just come in.
Yes. Between sausage and... Verdomme,
Yeah, go on.
Michael
What is a
Nachtlampje.
frikandel? What's a frikandel?
A frikandel is basically a very, very, very... Yeah, how do I say this?
It's-
in Dunglish the
It's
best,
just a
eh?
sausage roll. Let's be honest.
No, it's not a sausage roll. It's different. A sausage roll is basically, or a sausijzenbroodje is basically spiced sausage. But frikandel is. I do need Google Translate for this a little bit.
Doesn't even know his own language. It's embarrassing, isn't it? You've only got 2
I don't know
kilometers to go.
why, if I talk like Dunglish, I don't know the words again. It's basically residual meat that is over-processed and just poured into a sausage form.
Okay.
That is a frikandel, and it still tastes very good. But the difference between a sausage roll is sausage roll doesn't have any sauce because the sausage roll is already spiced, and the frikandelbroodje does have curry sauce. And that is the big difference, and it looks different, but taste-wise, it is a completely different thing to Greg sausage rolls.
There you go, folks.
Period.
There you go, folks. Hope you've all learned a lot there. We're pulling into Zwolle, Gundy. Look at this.
Yes, whoop whoop.
Is this familiar to you?
Very familiar, yes.
Yeah.
Over on the right side, there are coming up houses and industry. There's a Boni there, which is also a Dutch supermarket. And
Okay.
one of the oldest neighborhoods of Zwolle, which is called Assendorp. Which sounds funny because we also went through Assen.
We're going through Assen, yeah.
And this is just Assendorp, which means Essen village.
Okay. Look at this, Gundy. What do you make of it?
Oh, it is amazing. I don't know what track we're lining up to go. To be in
Platform 3.
3-4 quarters?
Platform 3.
Platform 3. Oh, I haven't been on platform 3 a long time, I think.
That's fine. We'll go to a platform that you're aware of. We can take that. I think, believe it or not, I think they've actually programmed lifts in this that work.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can take the
but
lift.
I have to say this in hindsight. I don't go to the station very often. I don't go often by train.
That's
The
fine.
last time I went by train... Okay, that was maybe 3 weeks ago. But the time... but the time before that was actually when I went to Michael Nightlights in 2023.
Okay.
So that's a long time ago, eh?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. You're right. Should we get out?
Yes, go eruit. Zwolle means nothing because it's just a town name
Shit.
or city name. What does Dublin mean? Eh? What does Dublin mean?
It's something black port or something like that. I believe.
Oh, then maybe I have to Google what Zwolle means.
Blackpool. There you go. Look at that, folks.
Blackpool. Hey, you stole that from the England, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Oh.
We're getting racial tensions in there. We are a little bit, aren't we? There we are, Gundy.
The correct meaning of the name Zwolle must be the Latin Zwolle or Swollu, in the high-lying area that remained dry during floods. This high sand ridge runs under the central city.
You can stop with the Dunglish now if you really want to, Gundy.
Oh, thank God. It's annoying to do. It's really, really annoying to do.
So what platforms are you familiar with, Gundy?
Wait, I think I've been on 3 recently when I went to Kampen. But it's to the extent a little bit further on the platform. So there, so not that platform, but oh God, I'm on the delay, I forgot!
I'm on a delay. I can share my screen now, it might work a bit better. No, you can, no, you're not.
You're
on a
already
delay.
sharing
I'm
screen.
already sharing
There we go.
screen. Yeah, have a look at
I
that.
wasn't looking there. Let's see. I don't even know what platform I'm used to. I usually walk underneath this, the underpass.
Yeah.
It's
Is
quite
Gundy
cool.
there, look?
Yeah, that's me. Hello. It's me,
It
hello.
looks quite a lot like you as well,
It
doesn't it?
looks quite a lot like me.
He looks a
Which
little
is
bit
weird.
more ill than you, I would say.
Yeah. Tired as well.
He has a bit of jaundice, isn't he?
Interesting. But I don't wear those pants. Those
No.
pants are for fuckers. Oh. Got him.
They look
Oh.
Dutch, don't they? They've really nailed the
Yeah,
sort
he
of-
looks like a René with his little suitcase.
Oh, shit. I don't know why it
Good
does
soy.
that, because I'm not actually in the end. So what we'll do is we'll go free roam, and then what we'll do is we'll hop back to some of those places that we're going to look at, if you want. There we
Yeah.
I was in free roam
Look at
anyway,
this
so I don't know why I
station.
did that.
There's an
So-
Albert Heijn into that building
In
that
this
you're
building?
looking at. Yeah.
So unfortunately, we can't go through it because you go out of bounds there. But
Oh, you don't have an OV chip card? Oh, sucks to be you.
Is this a map that we can put down? No, it's not. It's just a thing. Got some timetables here, look.
Timetables.
So that's the line that we've just been on. You started at Groningen there. Going down to Zwolle. So you got Kampen here.
Yes. That's where I went. Emmen. Oh, that's a shitty train line as far as I know.
Is it? Or maybe they'll add that next.
Please not. Funny thing is, that train line isn't run by NS, the big Dutch railway service, but by Arriva, which is a more local or regional.
Yeah. Well, no, we have Arriva here, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, is it like an open access thing? That's why it's shit. Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's so shit. Exactly. Hello.
So you can go in the lift, look.
I can't believe they've made the lift.
I know,
but
it's
not
pretty
the
good,
whirly
actually,
rivers.
Well, we'll go back and we'll have a
representable.
proper look. We'll have a proper look.
Weirdos.
So, should we go to the other? Obviously, don't run railway lines in real life, kids.
I'm getting PTSD. I heard the boop boop.
Shit,
And that is the sound of the OV chip cards.
Oh, is it? Boop, boop. That one.
Boop boop. Yes.
So I think they're building something here, aren't they, Gundy, that you were talking about when I showed you these screenshots.
Yeah, so the thing you're looking at right now is a bridge that's being constructed right now, a walkway. There's also a walkway on the other side of the station.
Let's go into free cam, because I'm not running all the way there.
Yeah, you're not running.
Let's see if we can get
Please
this to not crash.
Fingers crossed.
No, it crashed. That's fine, though. Unhandled exception. Exception access violation. Maybe I need to update it, possibly. I don't know. Right. I shouldn't need to.
Nice one, Lep. Nice one.
It's fine. I'll boot it up again and we'll just head straight into free roam and it might work. If not, I'm not entirely sure. Because there's a couple of things in there that I actually missed that I wanted to show you. And one of them was that on the overhead lines, every now and then there's a little bird's nest.
Every now and then.
With some storks.
Ooh, storks. I love storks.
Like
Ooievaar is what we call
the
them.
overhead lines. I've got some. I probably can show some screenshots actually. Let me see if I can find some documents. My games, Twinton World. So here you go. Some nice aesthetic screenshots that I took. There's one.
Wow.
So you can't, if you watch it on
nice.
YouTube, you can't see this. I'm sorry, but yeah, they got that one, and then there's another one there. You know, little stalks, and there's even some like little eggs in it as well. Do you know anything about that sort of thing, Gundy?
About the storks?
About the storks, yeah.
So storks are quite a Dutch bird as well. It's I think part of the crane bird family. But they usually have really high nests and really big nests. Like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ooievaar. Michael Nachtlampje. Ooievaar.
That's just where they do them fruits. I don't know. I don't know why they do it. I was hoping Gundy would know.
No, usually they're on like high poles.
Oh, the game keeps crashing.
They don't go in trees. Because those aren't as stable. It crashed again.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can update the Unreal thing. It's fine. You give me a moment, folks. Go on, keep everyone entertained, Gundy.
Keep everyone entertained. But they usually want a more stable nest. So they usually go on train lines or people build designated nests for them, which is basically one big pole up with a cross on top so they can build their nest on top of that. Oh, don't say that, Nightlights. Don't say that. Oh, weirdo.
What did he say? In Albert
Heijn again.
That's very good. That's droll, Nightlights, actually, if you don't mind me saying.
That's really droll, yeah.
Yeah, it's droll. It is Gundy. You got credit where credit's due and all that.
Yeah, there you go. That's quite droll, Nightlights. Very droll, even.
What I might do as well, Gundy, is stop sharing the game in I already am. So that didn't make a difference.
No.
I wonder why it didn't work when I'm on stream then. That's really strange. That Unreal Unlocker thing has worked every time. I've not been streaming, so might be something to do with the fact that I've got it on game capture. Maybe I'll see if I can go in like window capture instead, and that might make a difference.
Yeah, that maybe
So
changes. That changes the plot.
I might get rid of that for now. We'll see.
All right. Another thing I wanted to tell now that we're in Zwolle is, there's a new train line. The first night train in ages in the Netherlands that runs from Zwolle to Schiphol.
Oh yeah, which is the airport, isn't it? Amsterdam.
It's the big airport. Yes, big one. Do you have Zwolle Nationaal Elftal anthem? Yes, we do. And it basically is I am a Zwollenaar.
Oh yeah, on my blue finger, or whatever they're called.
Yes, blue finger.
Yeah,
I am a blue
Are
finger.
there any famous people from Zwolle, Gundy? I know one.
Mr. Thorbecke.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if any of you know about Thorbecke. Okay, that sounds like a no. This man was big in Dutch law, as in really, really big. He was quite liberal, not libertarian.
Sorry, for context, Gundy only no, you've not only just learnt what it means, have you? But for some reason, you just keep saying libertarian recently. I don't.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird.
But anyway, yeah, sorry, carry
on. He was big in Dutch parliament shaping, like how it is right now. I think we have 150 or 51 Zetels, like the Pokemon first Kanto Dex. And we also have a first Kamer and a second Kamer that are like differently chosen. The first or the second Kamer is chosen by the people, and the first Kamer is also chosen by the people, but by the provinces, which is really weird. Dutch politics are quite. Oh, why are we talking about politics? I said I wasn't going to do that. But he's famous.
He's famous. Anyone else famous?
Let me quickly search that up. Oh, what's happening? Oh God, who the hell is that?
It's actually really unprofessional, if you ask me, and it's really bringing the stream down. And
well, the funny thing is, I'm looking through all these names, and apart from Thorbecke, I have no clue who these weird. Oh, those are all politicians. I see. Weird art people? No, we don't have funny people.
I know one.
We don't have funny people.
No, clearly not.
No sports. Oh, yes, we do have funny man Ron Jans, which is a Dutch football coach.
Oh yeah,
he's quite good. He had a funny time. Fun fact about that is his grandpa was in like an elderly home, and he like a lot of BapyCal Zwolle, which is the Dutch football club where Ron Jans was coaching at some point.
Yeah,
and he had a lot of BapyCal Zwolle merch on his scootmobile, which was really cool. And he came shopping at Jumbo, and he was a very happy man.
That's pretty good. I know.
That's a funny.
I know someone from Zwolle, football coach.
Football coach? Who?
He lives in Zwolle. I don't know if he's from Zwolle. He lives there though. Arne Slot.
Oh, Arne Slot. Does he live here?
He has a house there. Yeah, he doesn't live there now because he's a Liverpool manager. But
for fuck, he's probably a house milker then. He has a house here.
He used to play for them. He's played for Zwolle. BapyCal Zwolle.
BapyCal Zwolle. Did he play for BapyCal Zwolle? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and not only that, Gundy, but do you know what he looks like?
He looks like me, doesn't he?
No. Well, he does a little bit actually. He looks like you and Nightlights combined because he's bald.
Oh, okay, that was going to be my first guess.
Yeah, he's bald.
Okay. He's Michael.
He's a bald man. He's a big bald man.
Michael Slot.
Michael Slot.
Explain a house milker. Okay, that's good. A lot of people with a lot of money buy up a lot of houses that they rent away to other people. But people that have a lot of real estate are usually called house milkers because they, especially with this house market, raise up the prices a lot. So they literally milk the money from people.
Like a landlord?
basically a landlord, but
not. Yeah.
in a bad
Flopsy.
shade.
Flopsy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Sorry. No, the game keeps crashing. The Unreal thing doesn't want to work. That's a shame. It was working literally every time I did it previously. I might actually have to show off the images that I took then. Because I showed you something, didn't I, Gundy?
Yes.
Welcome in, Nerdmo. How you doing, mate? I showed you some of these images that I took of the game, and I'm just going to show them off a little bit in Zwolle, and you can maybe talk about them a little bit, possibly.
I could perchance.
Perchance, yeah, you could perchance. So these are out of bounds. So you're not normally meant to see these in the game.
Okay.
But so they might look a little bit crap. Just full disclaimer. What's this, Gundy?
Let's wait until they've loaded. Oh, yeah, that's the College of Windhelm. That's my university where I go to. It looks really crap.
Yeah,
maybe
it
it's
does.
better if you go to Google Maps to show it, to be fair, because this
it's
does
just
not
a set of,
justify
this
it.
is just a set of assets, basically. But
Yeah.
you don't normally see this in the game, but this is basically just around the corner from the station, but you can't go that far without it, like...
Sadly.
That's actually, I think that's pavement fruits. It's meant to be like,
Pavement?
It doesn't, like, it's like, fruits asking why it's flooded.
Yeah.
But it's just,
This is... No.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? What about
It's flooded. So that is the College of Windesheim. University of Applied Sciences. Yes, this is a walking bridge that they are hopefully going to open next year. This one is quite close to the path to the city center. So, and this bridge has been made for students in the university. Because a lot, there's been a lot of ruckish.
It's a Dutch word.
No, it's not a Dutch word.
So
if you want to hear the Dutch word overlast, there's been a lot of overlast from the people that are actually living in the neighborhood between the university and the station. That a lot of students walk and make a lot of noise, basically complaints. That's why they're making a bridge.
So on the left, there's a lot of like sort of like building works and stuff. Do you know what that's going to be?
Yes. Those were old train sheds.
Okay.
But those are being demolished right now. And there's still another train shed that's to the back, like the white building behind those
YouTube can't
construction
see this
sites.
at all. I've just realised. No, sorry, keep going, Gundy. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
But they are going to build apartments there.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
That's pretty nifty in it, bruv.
Caution. Nice student flats, or so? Would you this walkway here, Gundy? Would you be taking that walkway to go to college?
No.
Oh, is it just out of the way of you?
It's out of the way. Yes. I first of all go by bike, and that's going to be walkway only. I think maybe bike as well. There's one bridge in the city center that is partially bike, but it doesn't have lanes. Partially walkway. And the people that walk there are usually annoyed when a biker passes them because it's a walkway, but it's not a walkway; it's also a bikeway.
Is it that one in distance in this picture on the top left?
No, it's in the city center in our star-shaped city center because of medieval times.
I just got a close up of that bridge there.
But I cannot wait to walk over that bridge once it's finally done. This is the second bridge that I talked about earlier. This is the current bridge. Also walk and bridge. Oh, look at that. It's Jens and it is Steven.
Steven.
Both of them.
Sorry, go on.
Steven, yes. They're both enjoying their bike ride. I can tell.
Yeah.
This is another bridge that's probably going to be demolished, but it's a nice view. Old train vibes is what it gives me.
Yeah.
When I walk or cycle over it. There's also a tunnel that a load of bikers or cyclers pass. Why do they say bikers? That a load of cyclers
biker gangs.
Biker gang. Cyclists use.
Yeah.
And this is usually used by people that are literally walking.
Yeah. What about this, Gundy?
Here we go. What's this?
So that,
What
I
the hell's
believe,
this?
is... so on the right-hand side there, you've got Zwolle Station, I believe, but it's zoomed out so far that I think the asset disappeared. But this is like a zoomed-out
yes.
version of Zwolle. You've got the river
I
up
see.
north
I
there.
see.
So
Yeah,
this
that's
is
part
from
of
the south.
Drenthe. That's gone. Let's see. The big black line on the top left is the motorway, the highway.
Yeah.
Then you have, let's see, what should I? This actually looks proper river canal stuff. The big moat in the top right, that's the city canal
Yeah.
or the city moat. It looks like a star because once again, medieval times. So that's really characteristic for Zwolle. Then on the left side of that star, you have a couple of white buildings. There's the bridge that I talked about that a lot of people get angry about because they cannot read.
Where's that? Sorry.
Inside of the star, you have the big white building on the top right.
Oh, yeah.
But on the left side, you have like a pointy white building.
Yeah, I see.
That's where our media market is.
Yeah. Okay.
But behind the media market is that shitty
that
walk bridge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's a star? What's a star, asks Nightlights.
What's a star? Get your shapes in, little toddler.
I don't know what that means, but fair enough. That's you told, Knights.
Yeah.
Get your shapes in, little toddler. How many points?
How many points? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Maybe 10 points. Hell, that's me.
Yeah.
11 points, Mikey.
That was all the screenshots that I took from Zwolle, unfortunately. If I'd have known that it wouldn't work today, I would have taken more. But
sadly.
There we go.
But
alas.
You can't always throw 6 or roll 6.
That's true.
Throw 6.
That's very philosophical, Gundy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else to say? Do I have? Oh yes, another fun fact about the track.
Oh yeah.
The track between Zwolle and Groningen is the longest track that hasn't been electrified. Yes, electrified. Because it was such a busy track. It was the only track going from Zwolle to the north for a long time. That there wasn't any replacement track, so a lot of traffic just went silent if people decided to, oh yes, let's make this electrified.
Yeah.
But now they've done it.
That's the problem we've got where I am. The sort of line between, I think it's like between, it must be like Manchester and York possibly, and like Leeds is in the middle of that. It's not electrified, and they're trying to do it at the moment, but it's going to take so long without like disrupting and stuff that it's going to not be done till like the 2030s. And it's like,
oh balls!
It's not. It's maybe like 100 miles, if that. It's like it's not that much. But it's just going to take them ages.
100 miles.
It's such a busy. I don't know if it even is 100 miles, to be honest with you. It feels like it's less than that. So it leads to Manchester. It's probably like 30 something. That's probably like 40 at most, and then it leads to York's probably about 20 something. It's probably only about 60, 70 miles, to be honest with you. But it's such a busy line that it's really difficult. So like I think next month, like it's closed at certain points, but like during the weekend, and you just got to get a bus replacement. It's just kind of shit. But it's going to take them to like the mid 2030s to get it done, because they're just going to take the time with it. And they're like, oh, no politics, but they were like, oh, we're going to give you like 415 million extra pounds to get this stuff done. And everyone was supposed to sort of like look at that as like, oh my god, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sunak. Thank you.
It's not Sunak, but yeah. They've just announced a tunnel to go under the River Thames, and it's going to cost £9 billion.
Fucking hell.
Whereas the North is supposed to be happy with like less than $500,000 extra than what they were going to do for the line, and it's just like, oh, it's all the money we have, and all that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, you can fucking build a tunnel under the Thames, though, can't you? It's I don't know if
What if you
Netherlands has a
clog
thing
up the
like,
Thames and flood something else, fuckers?
is there like a north-south divide in the Netherlands in terms of not necessarily politics, but just in terms of like anything really? Because we've got that here quite
Yes.
strong. Yeah.
So, as I said now I finally know what the fourth city was. The Hague.
Okay. Den Haag.
We have the Randstad, which is like the busy hub of modernization in the Netherlands, which is Amsterdam, The Hague, Rotterdam, and Utrecht. And those people are completely different, it feels like, than the people that live outside of that. And there's a big divide about, people from that don't even know what farmland looks like because they don't even see it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Weird.
We have that in the Netherlands as well. It's not a big north-south. South.
South.
South. Oh, sorry, turned me Michael Nightlights on there. But we do have something like that. We do have a small, funny conflict.
I'm gonna see if I can get the game booted up and just go into like free cam, but like based in the game. It might be a little bit more interesting than just looking at whatever. But yeah. Can we talk a little bit about Nightlightsion? Is that okay?
Nightlightsion?
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable with that, Candy?
Well, I'm comfortable, but for that. But
are you comfortable
I don't know if.
Go on, Gundy.
It's just a long history. I should write a book about it. To be fair.
Yeah, you probably should actually.
Or a pamphlet.
A pamphlet. Like a manifesto. Fucking Nightlightsion manifesto. Post it. Yeah, it probably fucking fits on a post-it.
A post-it.
How do you explain it to new people, Gundy?
It's basically a non-recognized country by any country. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I'm already laughing. But the people there speak with a weird accent, the Nightlightsion accent, and it's basically adding a lot of T's to your words. So a lot of T's. That's basically Nightlightsion in a nutshell.
Can you explain the origins of that?
Yeah, nightlights.
But what about Nightlights?
Nightlights is just a weirdo, and sometimes he talks Irish
by a weirdo. You see, he's Irish.
Yeah.
He's allowed to say that because he's Dutch. So I don't think there's any sort of like power imbalance. No. If I said that, it'd be quite bad. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But the Dutch and the Irish have always gone hand in hand, thus far. Maybe I'll be the catalyst for escalation, but
so this is apparently allowed.
Yes, so this is 100% allowed. But Michael's just a weirdo. Michael Nightlights, and he sometimes talks with extra T compared to everyone else because that's just Irish accent.
Can you give an example of him talking with an extra T?
T. Age. Age. Oh shit, not T. Age. T and age. Yes, my bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes he talks about his dog, Otto, and he says Otto did a shit. That's an extra age right there.
He does say that sometimes, you're right.
Yeah, he does say it sometimes. And we put that under what's that? A loop? We call it a loop in Dutch. Oh, what's that? Magnification glass? What's that? No!
A magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass, exactly. Thank you, Cal.
A loop.
We put that under a magnifying glass. And we just started adding a lot of age to our words and our sentences, and that's how Nightlightsion came to the world. It's a not well known. Oh, hey, Francisca.
Francisca. Hey, I know the caps all these people have got. They're so.
Brian.
I mean, backwards caps are a bit weird, but whatever.
Yeah, Francisca's a bit weird.
I love the fact this person's in like a sort of sporty outfit with a cap and they're holding like a professional briefcase. It's really strange.
Must be something off about them.
Yeah,
But
go
that's
on.
basically nightlight. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Speaking of it,
What?
it's
Bald
Michael
man?
with no beard.
Yeah. Oh, twins.
Twins.
So
Ooh.
what is, because people won't know this, but in this channel, like one of the common sort of catchphrases,
Roll.
if you will, apart from droll.
Oh,
Did
did
you
you see
say?
that anti-homeless bench? That's something we do a lot in the Netherlands.
Here, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we've got that here as well. This kind of thing, yeah, crap in it.
Sorry, continue. I had to say that.
One of the sort of common catchphrases in this stream is "got 'em." Can you explain what that is, where that came from, how that came about? Because some people might not have known this, because this is like 2 or 3 years old now.
Well, sorry, I'm laughing because of nightlights. We use, or we are still used to prank each other a lot, and at some point we say got 'em, but because we were nightlightifying our language,
Yeah,
it became got 'em with an extra
yeah,
H. And we kept saying it because it was funny, but the language has devolved into G-U-S-S. No, G-O-S-S-U-M,
yeah, got 'em.
which is even worse. But that's where Gotham came from.
So I believe the origins of this were we used to say, people used to say like "got 'em" and that kind of thing.
Yes.
There's VODs where we were playing games together when we said that, and it feels really alien now because we would never say that to each other now, because
No.
we were playing Monopoly. No, we were playing Uno. We were playing
Uno,
Uno.
yes.
And this VOD is on YouTube. I believe the VOD is literally called like Gotham.
Gotham
Where
Origins.
every time Gundy like got like added some cards to Knight's deck or whatever, he was going like Gotham. But then over the course, he said it like 6 or 7 times during this, during like an hour and a half. But every time he did it, it got more and more like. He started with like got him, and then he went got him, then he went got him, and and every time I found it funny and funny until one time he just sort of went got him.
Yes.
And I think there's a clip of it somewhere. It'll be a clip on my channel, and it actually just broke me. It just broke us all because we've been hearing it so much, and it just got weirder and weirder.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
And then it just became. If you go to YouTube, in fact, if you go to YouTube and find my VOD, should we see if I can get it on stream actually? So if I go to, in fact, let me share my. Oh no, because you'll be able to hear yourself. Never mind. Let's go to. So it'll be Swissney back then, wouldn't it? Swissney Uno.
I found the video.
Is it just a clip or is it the full thing? Because if you go on YouTube,
This is the full thing, but
right,
you have timestamps.
There you go. In the comments, there are timestamps for every time Gundy did one of these things. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can show it off. I'm gonna have to do window capture, aren't I? Oh, I haven't got Chrome playing through my thing though. Oh, it's gonna be a bit of a faff. Oh, you said it.
You said it. You said it, faff. You said it, faff.
So if I do.
Yeah, really rude, leopard.
It's awful, isn't it?
I'm eating my sultanas in the meantime.
Sultanas. So if I go window capture Chrome, let's just crop it a little bit. Some of these fucking videos that I'm getting suggested are just bizarre, aren't they? So here's the first time Gundy ever spoke Nightlights in.
Yeah.
Just that. It's just his voice went a little bit weird. He just went a little bit very interesting, Nightlights. And that was it. And then
Awesome.
here's the first ever Gotham. There you go. Just one laugh from Nightlights.
Bad Mike, Michael.
Second one. No laughs. No laughs. Third Gotham. There's me laughing at it. Fourth Gotham.
Love it.
Fifth Gotham. Sixth Gotham. Siam had joined us by this point.
Yeah.
So there was like, this is 2 hours and 7 minutes in, then there's one at 2 hours 11 minutes, and then there's one at 2 hours 13. So we had 3 quickfire Gothams. That was the first
Quickfire
one.
Gothams, yeah.
This is the second one. And then the third one. This is the one that broke us.
Origins.
I'm so glad that I kept all my VODs for that sort of thing.
Oh, Nylas, you were so on the D's nuts jokes back then.
That's history, isn't it? We were fucking on off by saying got him from D's nuts for like 2 weeks. Yeah. Just every opportunity that Gundy had. It's just awesome. And it kind of just spiraled out of control from there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we made AI songs about it.
We never really reeled in or anything like that.
No.
It just got worse and worse, really.
We never got grip upon ourselves.
There you go. It's documented. We could make a documentary, like a short documentary about it.
Origins.
Yeah, people doing the mind goblins or both of these sort of things. Yeah, I think left one with me, and I can't remember what it was now, but it didn't make any sense. But I mean,
Goblin.
Yeah.
Gremlin.
Mode.
Gremlin, these nuts.
It is.
Gotham. Still got it, baby.
Oh god. Folks, what do we do now, Grundy? Are you anything else that you want to talk about? Or
I did have all the cool facts.
yeah, go for
that I
it.
wanted
Let's
to
do it. I'll run about a bit, and you can do that.
No, the thing is, I've ran through them.
Okay. Oh, you've gone through them all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't got any more fun facts.
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm not a train nut.
No, that's fine. It don't have to be a trainer. It could be a Netherlands nut. You know? Is that your house?
I've been nutted in the net. Oh. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I know someone who lives there.
Do you actually?
No.
No.
Awesome.
We looked for Gundy. Gundy's house is not in this.
No,
We had a look.
sadly not.
He lives too far away. He lives in Zwolle, but just not in the middle of it. What do you think, Gundy? Is it an accurate representation of Zwolle Station?
Of the station? Yes.
There you go.
But there is something happening at our station. It's being renovated.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's a bit of a funny one when they've released a few things recently where it's like they've included the station that's in the middle of being renovated, and it's. I mean, I get it, because at some point you got to put a station in, but at the same time, it's kind of like you couldn't have just waited like 6 months for it to be done.
Yeah, it's just weird. We are getting a weird shape.
Weird shape.
I'm trying to find the link right now.
Oh, okay.
If you go to the exit of the station to the well, I don't even know if you know the northern side.
Yeah.
With the big station building. I'll put a link in the chat about what the idea is going to be. We're getting a weird Colosseum kind of dome.
Oh, you can't see it, Gundy, but I've got a compass like underneath you on in my game, so I can see.
Oh, amazing!
So this building here, Gundy.
Yes. Not the dome-shaped glass thing, but the building to the right, where the Albertine also is.
Yeah, this is it. This.
Where you're standing in right now, or under right now.
Oh, this.
That building is being renovated, and we're getting some kind of weird Colosseum kind of building.
Oh, right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks pretty good, though. Looks nice.
I like it. I really like it.
Let a lot of light in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's nice there.
It looks better than what you have right now.
Yeah, this is just, it's a bit crap, isn't it?
Yeah. Me no likey, Mikey.
Who's this guy?
Where's what? Oh, it's a shop.
What are these chocolate bars? Got
Oude Gerard.
Split. We've got whatever. We've got Wonky Donkey. Chocolate. Dovetail chocolate. Roasty.
Dovetail.
Woo! Quackers crackers. Mini cheese bites. Level up. And Posh chocolate. And all these. Look at these drinks, Gundy. Do you reckon they've got...
Posh chocolate looks shit.
Got any Paradise Punch lemonade?
Paradise Punch lemonade? This is fucking minging.
So what shop is it? Do you know what shop this is, Gundy? In Express Druchen.
Let me take a look. I think that is the Albert Heijn.
That's the this is the Albert Heijn. It's just a little one. It's like a little.
Yeah.
One. It's pretty good. I suppose they can't.
No, it's not a little one. It's actually quite a big Albert Heijn. But
oh right, it's just like a little.
Yeah,
That's like a little kiosk. That bit.
Yeah. Come here, man.
I can't go around there. I can do this though. Gone to the road out here. Ooh. Got a lovely Dutch car, Gundy. Just...
Oh yeah, looks just like one.
yeah, it does look like a car, doesn't it?
Normal, we don't have meal deals.
That's crazy, that isn't it? You don't have meal deals.
We don't have meal deals.
What about this, Gundy? Is that accurate? The little sort of pool there.
Yes, very accurate.
There you go.
I usually go swimming there. That's the open air pool.
Oh, this.
No, thank God.
Oh, I was gonna say. Europeans. Oh, look, the walkway's still being constructed on this side as well.
Michael, you have a question about the Netherlands.
Go on, Michael.
No, it's not a dating event.
What?
Well, my middle name is. That's nothing about the Netherlands. That's quite a personal question, Nightlights. Why do you want to know that?
Can't be doxing him on stream.
Why do you even want to know that? Yeah.
Not on this stream, at least.
First you ask my middle name, then you ask my social credit number.
And then it's over. It's over for you.
Then it's over, yeah.
You fucked off. Any interest?
But I'll tell you this, my social credit number starts with a 2.
Oh, there you go. Now is it down? What's this building?
What are you
Do you know?
That's that building. That used to be a cinema building. But
Oh,
now it's used for, it's just office building, I think.
Oh,
but also a little bit of cultural activities or planning and stuff that's being held in there.
all right. Too many windows for a cinema. There's a lot of windows in that, isn't there? I don't know if this is 100% accurately modelled, though. They sort of, the further out you go, the less sort of modelled the assets become.
Honestly, that is quite correct.
Oh,
that building.
There you go, folks. I imagine all these ones are mostly correct, but once you sort of like go a bit further down the street, then they're not going to be.
Honestly, the ones that you were looking at right then, those weird apartment things, very incorrect.
No, these ones. They do look a bit like default assets, don't they?
Why do people call the Netherlands Holland sometimes? Ask them, not me. They're calling it Holland.
Why is that, I think? What?
I'm so sorry.
That's fine, Gundy. Don't worry about it.
No, it's just Michael.
Michael.
That's why it used to be a cinema, you dipshit.
Michael.
Yeah, must be a woke thing.
Yeah.
A Joker meme, you wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
Sorry for everyone not understanding that.
That's fine. Just
two times because it's a double joke.
Little inside joke for all the VOD viewers that won't get it.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
If you did get the joke, let us know in the comments and give a like and subscribe. Just saying it right there.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Also, subscribe to Gundy, who's got a YouTube channel. I believe it's in the title of the. It'll be in the title of the VOD, I imagine.
Is it?
It's in the title on YouTube. I'll put it in the title of the VOD. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You'll put all your Minecraft videos on there.
Oh yeah, I did. I literally forgot about that already.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Ooh. Mr. BapyCal.
Yeah.
Another thing that is not centered around the Netherlands. Are you looking forward to the Switch 2 Direct
When is it?
this afternoon, to your
Oh.
time?
Oh, I'm not going to be watching it. I'm playing Pokemon.
Classic.
Are
Classic
they
case
going to
of
say when it's out?
rolling.
Someone will have to tell
Probably.
me when it's out and how much it will cost. If it's
Yeah.
over like 400 quid, I'm not interested.
It will probably be.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not interested.
Are we going to do an estimate price?
I think it'll probably be about 450 quid.
Quid. Okay.
Or euros. They'll probably sell it for the same amount of quid
Euros.
euros.
Okay. No. Let's do it in quid.
Right.
So how much did you say? 400 what?
449.99.
Oh, very specific.
Lep
Okay.
says the same as well.
Lep says the same.
Knight says 350.
Oh,
Normal says
350?
Switch 2, more like Squidge Poo. Good stuff, nerd no.
Droll.
That is draw.
Remember when I once said droll? At a moment where it wasn't droll at all. That was droll.
Yeah. You
Hello,
do that a lot,
world.
though. You just sort of say droll and it's not droll in the slightest.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. How much do you think it's going to be, Gundy?
450 sounds
Been copying us, look.
good, but I'm going for 480 then.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell, if it's 480, there's no chance I'm getting one. 400.
You do a hard style.
I think 400's my red line. Because bear in mind, I've got to fucking buy a game with it as well. I'm not fucking 400 quid on something and going, oh, I've got it, it's 400 quid, and I've not got a game for it.
Well, the thing is, you can use your old Switch games for it.
I know, but if it comes with like the new Mario Kart, and it's like 419.99 or something like that, I'd probably get that.
Oh, I can't wait to play Mario Kart again then. Oh,
that'd be good.
It will probably release with Mario Kart and stuff.
I would imagine it would come out with Mario Kart. I'd be very surprised if it didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Knight says, Gundy, can you do a hard style dance for us? I don't know what that means.
There you go.
I don't know what that was. Okay, fair enough.
Hardstyle dance. I had no music for it, so I'm sorry, Nightlights, if it didn't meet your didn't meet your expectations.
Can you sit on these? No, you can't. It's a shame.
Anti-streamer benches.
I know. Streamer benches. Are these benches as well? Are they just sort of decorative growths?
Yeah, those are just weird stools.
Like with moles. Mole?
Mole?
Mole reference?
Mole? Whoa. Wee woo. Oh, Nightlights, I would love that.
Do a massive Mario Kart stream if you get the game? Yeah, definitely.
You're gonna be so angry again. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to do that.
Yep.
I'd be happy to do that. I don't know what else it'll come out with. But I imagine people will come in and tell me if I'm streaming Pokemon, people are going to come in and talk about it. So I'm going to have to care.
Definitely.
I'm going to have to pretend to care at the very least.
Yeah.
Oh well, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I never watch these direct things. I just, I don't know. They're just never of interest. They just sort of tease it too much. I'm sort of sat there just going like, just fucking say it. Just fucking. Oh, fine. You're not going to say it for like another 45 minutes. I'm just going to fuck off then.
Fuck off.
I'm like that with that sort of thing. Do is the like Minecraft Live, what they're called, Minecraft Direct or whatever they're called. You know the Minecraft.
Oh
one?
yes, Minecraft Live.
It's just like they just draw it out for so long. They should literally just come on for about 15 minutes and just go, this thing's coming out. It's gonna be this much. Here's a couple of screenshots from it. Done. Or just post like an article, like so I don't have to sit there and watch the whole fucking thing. I don't know. I haven't got the patience for it. I'd rather just do something else and then look at the end of it and go, here's a list of bullet points. But no, that's just me as a person. I'm just not impressed. I'm just not impressed by all this shiny, glittery. I was the same with like watching like E3 and stuff when that was a thing. If you go, watching E3, no, I'm not watching E3. I've got so many other things to be getting on with.
Another thing I've been thinking about now that we're talking about other things is what if we Ask Fruits to make a Minecraft server again, but with the April Fool's update.
What's the April Fool's update?
It's called the Craft Mine update,
Oh yeah.
where you have to craft mines to unlock things or whatever. I haven't looked much into it, but every time the April Fool's updates are top tier quality.
Yeah, they do good ones. Ooh, yawning. They do good ones.
Why are you
Don't
yawning? They do really good ones.
Has anyone played the Discord one? Me and Gundy have played it. We played it this morning.
Yes. I saw it this morning and I was like,
it's just like it's like Cookie Clicker, but you've got to touch grass.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. It doesn't last like you play for like 20 minutes. Is done after about 20 minutes, but look at the person lugging this suitcase along.
Poor man. Walk of shame.
My brother's got a suitcase like that.
Limping a bit.
Yeah.
Arms too small for that big suitcase. Yeah? I'm on the Fruits. I don't know how I send it to you, but... What the fuck is this?
What? What?
I'm in the Minecraft launcher and I'm a level 0 launcher lover. What?
What?
Yeah? What? What? It is not a dating event. What? It is not a dating event.
Right, folks. Right, I think we might just about
You
be
bog
done
on the
here.
block.
We might just about be done. Am I right, Gundy? Anything else? You'd like to add?
I've talked about everything I wanted to talk.
There you go. Sorted. Folks, please go follow Gundy if you're not. I know most of you, or almost all of you are, but if there's anyone lurking, Gundy's a lovely egg. Gundy, you don't do so many streams anymore, do you? You don't do like a scheduled sort of thing.
No.
But you might come on at some point and do some stuff. You know?
Maybe at some point, I have no clue.
Yeah, exactly. So it's worth following for the future at least. If you're watching on YouTube, his name will be in the title. You should be able to subscribe to him through there. I might put his link in the description as well. It's nice like that. That was a no. Yeah, I think we've managed to draw that out for like 2 hours 20 minutes. We did a good job, Grundy. Did a great job.
Nice.
Folks, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stream, okay? I'm gonna take a break for about I don't know. I'll take a break for about 45 minutes, something like that. No longer than an hour, I would imagine. Just so I can export this, I can sort this VOD out. And what I'm going to do, and I'll get something to eat at the same time, and I'm going to come back online, and I'll be online on TikTok and stuff as well.
TikTok.
We're gonna do some more Pokemon stuff. We'll do some Pokemon X. Pokemon X, what's it called? Post game stuff, because we finished it yesterday.
Nice.
Spoiler alert. Does that sound good? No, maybe, yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, so I'll be back probably before 12:30. I just need to get something to eat and change my clothes. I probably won't be yumboing up in the Pokemon stream.
You gotta yumbo up.
But yeah, thank you very much, Gundy. I'm glad we managed to find the time to do this, because it's been wonderful. Is there anything else that you'd like to? You got any final words before we go?
Can't you don't?
That it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right, I'll see you in a bit, folks. I'll be back soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.